Zach Turner here, talking about what we do at Kenton High School with our screen game, how we defend it. In the article, I talked a lot about screen fits, huge part. Making sure kids understand what their responsibilities are with screens, whether to throw inside of them, outside of them. It's very important to understand who the inside player is, who the inside out player is, who the force player is, who's the screen stopper, who's the alley player. And I think we would do a really good job of teaching that. I'll kind of show you how that plays out. Also talk about some of the drills we do. And unfortunately, I wish I could show you the drill tape, but we don't have enough funding or manpower to record our practices. So I don't have any of that available to me. But hopefully you guys understand enough just from what we see and how or what you see on this tape and how it translates to the game. So I'm going to talk a lot about the difference, dipping and ripping the moves we use. And like I said, the difference came from Ohio State. Wish we could say we came up with it because it's great. We'd really like it, using our hands to destruct those blocks. But I'm going to start here. This is us against Salina High School. Big screen team. I'm going to show you how we defend the screen. We got a corner rolled up here at the bottom. They're going to throw that screen out here right now. I'm going to stop it. I want you to look at our outside linebacker, how he uses his hands. You see how that difference, his hands are inside. He's jamming that guy, seeing the ball, throwing to his screen, so he knows he got to get there right now. Going inside out. Just that little bit held up that on-block player just enough so he can be the force player, come up and make the play. That's a great job. We got defensive linemen filling inside out, and that's what they're taught to do. They're inside-out players filling hard. Same game. See here. They're going to throw the now screen here to the bottom. Outside linebacker again. We like to see him be a little bit more physical with his hands. Get his hands inside. Be that first guy attacking and destruct that block. Not too bad. He's working inside out. He's forcing it, keeping that cut back so he can't cut it back. Forcing it to the on-block player. On-block player comes up, makes a play. Playoff game here. Big screen team, 5-wide team. So they throw the bubble to the boundary. See our outside linebacker. You'd like to see him. Not a bad job. We'd like to see him keep fighting, destruct that block, but he forces it to the on-block player. We got defensive lineman running inside out. Our outside end corners does a great job of coming up, making the play. And that's understanding your screen fits. That's understanding leverage, how to get off those blocks, force it to the on-block player, and let him make the tackle. Here, just kind of give you a little pre-understanding. Here's our strong safety. He's a roll up outside linebacker. This guy, anytime he's rolled up, he is the screen stopper. He's the force player. So we ingrain that into him from day one. So you see a 3x2. I'm going to throw it to the bubble, to the two receiver. Now, watch. One of the big things we talk about, running to the football. Everyone needs to understand their screen fits. Inside out, players are D lineman. Inside out, he's coming underneath. He can't do that. He goes over top, he makes a play. Even if it's for 4 yards, he's got to go over top. Because as soon as he comes underneath, that contained player doesn't make the play. He's up the sideline. We don't want players to get up the sideline. So he's got to do a better job getting off the block. Contained player gets blocked, can't do that. But like I said, understand screen fits. Or Mike linebacker, he's inside out. He's running to the ball. Maybe makes a touchdown saving tackle because he understood his screen fit. He understood he had to get to the ball. Like I said, our safety's going to be down here, 3x2. They're going to throw the ball to a 3 receiver side. Running inside out, outside linebacker. Now here, he's an outside end player because the ball's thrown inside of him. See him get his hands inside. That's a difference. Hands inside, controlling the blocker. Does a good job controlling the blocker. Got guys running inside out, forcing them to the force player. Now this guy's got to be in the corner. He's too tight. See, that's a bad screen fit. We don't like that. He needs to be out here where he's forcing it. And there's a huge funnel. Got guys running to the ball. There's nowhere for that ball carrier to go. But because he's inside, it gives him the sideline if he does happen to get up there. Fortunately for us, our safety makes a great play. He uses his hands getting off the block. Once again, you see, they're going to throw it to the 3 receiver side. Safety's coming up. Outside linebacker's got to start pursuing inside out. Does a good job of reading it and getting up there. Unfortunately, he gets to the point he's got to dip and rip here. Okay, he's in good position. Dip and rip, replace him. Like we talked about, now he's one-on-one. He makes a tackle. He doesn't do that. Misses the tackle. It's a bad job of getting off that, destructing that block. Corner's out here. He does a good job keeping his outside arm free. Forces him back in as a contain guy. We got guys running to the ball. Outside linebackers got to make that play in the screen fit. Make that tackle. Once again, throw it to the two receiver side down here. Now they're empty look. So linebacker doesn't do a terrible job initially with his hand. He's being aggressive. Now he's got to destruct that block. Forces him to the on-cover player, though. Keeps his outside arm free, makes that tackle. Here we go, get a little run fake to hold our outside linebacker or inside out player. Sees it though. Safety does a great job. Like I said, when he's rolled down, he's a screen stopper. He sees the screen, he's flying to it. We got a deep third player behind him. That's going to stop any kind of screen and go. He's got to be the immediate screen stopper. He does a great job of splitting the double teams and getting to the ball. Here we go again. Screen down here to the three receiver side. Once again, he gets boxed out because he doesn't dip and rip through. You got to dip and rip. Replace that guy so he can make the tackle. Outside linebacker's working inside out though to him. He can't get blocked. He's got to destruct that block and go over top of that case. We got guys running to the football. Understand their screen fits. Corner makes a play. 2-by-2 set here. Outside linebacker, you got corner rolled up. Outside linebacker, corner rolled up at the bottom. Give us that little run action again just to hold that outside linebacker. We're one-on-one. He's going to try to block our outside linebacker one-on-one with the force player. Force player does a good job recognizing the screen. Last one here. Throw a now screen to the inside receiver. Outside linebacker, he's now the force player. He's got to be the inside out player. Excuse me. Making the play. Good job of just getting through that block and making the play. So you can see how our screen fits, how teaching those screen fits. Our kids can play fast. They understand what to do. Understand how to get to the ball and use leverage. And that's the main thing, playing fast in high school football. Making kids feel confident. I think we do a really good job here at Kenton of that. Beating the block, destructing those blocks by using the difference, using our hands, teaching those moves. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Love talking about football. Love talking about how to defend the screens. So let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you listening to the video. Hopefully this video and this article help you in the upcoming season. Thanks.